Hello guys, welcome to my Draw My Life. This is going to be a relatively short video, but still going to be a bit good. I'm going to grab my chin, and I will start. Hopefully you'll be able to make out what I'm drawing and any other drawings that come with it. I was born a while back. If we go on a timeline that goes from my age of 0 all the way to 100, I'm about here. About to go literally about one space next to it. That's 100 years old. But that's a bit boring. So here I go on a quest to tell you guys the story of my life. I was born a while back, but I was much of a fussbug actually. I always fussed with my parents no matter what circumstance it was, and I never really liked things as a baby. I always cried, and I really still do today. I really was an obnoxious baby. Obviously, my mom and my dad had to put up with that for years. However, once I grew up to be a bit more mature, I actually started being good. Around the age of 2, my crying fusses stopped a lot, and I ended up being a good boy around the age of 3. I remember I was really scared on my birthday of 2, though. I'm pretty sure I actually cried that day. But that's really it for this part. I always go on vacations, and it's ever since 2013, I've been going on a bunch of vacations. I'm putting 2019 here because I haven't actually been on any vacations since 2019 for obvious reasons. But even if that, since I'm going on vacations this year for my birthday and I'm doing a Florida vlog, I think it's going to be really fun. I always go to New Jersey to see my grandpa on my dad's side, and we always go to Florida in the summer. But going back to reality, when I was about 6 months old, we were moving from our little condo area. In case you didn't know what a condo is, I don't know why you wouldn't. It's basically an apartment, but it's like a house, and basically you get one floor, which is like one room to yourself. So yeah, we didn't have much space, but our new house that we moved into was very well, and it was very good, and we lived in it for about 8 years. I'll say 8 years. Yeah, about 8 years. So we have good times, but a couple years back in 2017, in the same hospital, in the same room that I was born in, a new baby from our family had arrived. His name was Miles. Miles, you guys have seen. You might have seen him in a couple of my videos, but he's also pretty not cryish when he's a baby. When he was around my age, when I did all the crying and fussing, he didn't do any. I was surprised with him. And I'm a couple years older than him. But outside of that, there's really not much to say. But in 2020, we moved again. As you can see, we are in this building now. In September of 2020, we left. And I left my old school, leaving to have less virtual kids in their hybrid class thing. I was devastated when we were moving. I missed my old school so much. But thankfully, my new school was great for the couple months I was in there in person. My third grade teacher was really nice. My friends were really nice. It was great. And now that yesterday was the last day of school, I feel sad and miss my friends. But some of them will be in my class next year, so I can only hope that my friend Charlie comes to my class. Because then I can show him my new Japan Nikki books that I made over this summer. Thankfully, since my new school is great, all the staff and friends that I made along the way are nice as well. And now that it's summer, it's Florida time. On July 6th, I will be going to Florida. And I will get there on around July 7th. Yes, I'm driving. Yes, I puke every time I go into a long drive. Yes, it'll be several times. Yes, I take one of my little pill things every 4 hours. Every 3 hours, I mean. But outside of that, that's really it for me. It was really just a bunch of other stuff that doesn't really need to be dealt with. Obviously, school is very important, and if I ever fought with somebody in my new school, I would have definitely gotten my parents told about it. If they ever catch you do something, in my old school, if you went to the principal's office, it was just a little consequence. However, here in my new school, if you get sent to the principal's office, they tell your parents no matter what, even if you didn't do something that bad and you still go there. If I got in a fight with someone and the principal pulled that kid or me into their office, they would just talk to us and talk about how we can make the situation better. But in my new school, they straight up call our parents first, then start talking to us. Thankfully, I've never experienced being in the principal's office in my new school, but in second grade, it happened once or twice. Okay, maybe once in the first grade as well, but I think it happened 2 times in first grade and 1 time in second. Or maybe all 3 times were in first grade. I don't know. I know that it happened 3 times, but I don't know. See you guys next time.